Chit Chat. Somebody created another damn podcast with Queen and Justo. Who the hell they think they is? Chit Chat, that's a goddamn club on County Road. Let's see what the hell they talking about though. We back. Welcome back to the Chit Chat. Oh shoot, did you hear that? Yeah, we're back. Yeah, we're back.
Said welcome back to the Chit Chat. Oh shit, did you hear that? Yeah, we're back. We back.
What they do, world? Welcome to the Chit Chat podcast. I'm your host, Queen, aka Niecy, aka Slim Duncan, aka your favorite jamerican. And joining me for the second season, I have my man Justo. Justo, say what's up to the people.
What up, world? It's Justo, if you must know. Where I'm from, they call me Jay Rich, and my mama named me Justin, so feel free to call me that. What's happening?
So most of the things we talk about on the podcast, it may seem like small talk, but it really ain't though. And that's why we're here to talk about it.
For sure.
So how was your week?
You know what's crazy is that I'm going to surprise my girlfriend. I just booked a flight to Italy, $60 each round ticket. No, for me and her, for real, we're going on this early Valentine's, late Valentine's, you know.
Well, good luck with that.
What? Why?
You know how contagious this stuff is? It just really it just makes me upset.
$60 though, round trip. That's on the way and back.
It makes me upset, Justin. It makes me pissed.
You upset because I was going on a flight, taking my girl?
No. I'm upset because y'all ain't been washing y'all hands up until this virus came around. You know how many people hands I done shook and people I done hugged and y'all just now started washing y'all hands. That's so nasty.
First of all, I feel attacked. You keep saying y'all, and it's like you're directing
I'm
it
talking
at
to
me.
the people. It is ridiculous how quick, how contagious this virus is. It's really going to have a stressful impact on everybody.
Yeah, I'm already working from home, and they fired a bunch of people from my job already, thinking it's like, a fire sale, like it's going under.
A lot of people have been working from home. And, I mean, shoot, I've been working from my home. I've been working from my home, my car, my other job. I just, wherever I could get some money, I'm trying to get it.
Well, yeah, I've been working from home for like a week and a half now, and I'm just really happy to be out of the house. I've been in a man cave for like 6 days straight. It's nuts. It's been nuts.
Man, my only struggle, though, is my little coworkers because they just are. My son, he's like, I'm ready to eat. I want to eat. I'm hungry. And I'm just trying to figure out why they not using their school stomach because this is not the same.
The school schedule is a little
bit. Y'all eat twice. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I got, my coworkers are a little bit older and they're able to rely upon themselves. And then cool. My youngest coworker, she goes to nanny's house. So that's during business hours. And then, they come on.
You got to figure it out pretty much.
Yeah.
So, you know what I saw on Instagram the other day about the girl from The Real, Adrian?
I don't watch that, but what happened?
So she basically was saying how she don't wash her hands at the house. So she used the bathroom and she don't wash her hands because she's at home. Who else do she got to worry about?
Do you guys wash your hands if you use the bathroom at home?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Adrian, why does Adrian ask questions like this?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Latasha, tell her about it.
No, hold on.
Latasha, tell her
you need to wash your hands after you use the restroom.
Yes.
Period.
Wait. Let's give Aid. Hold on. Not at home. Give Aid. What did I touch? It's my house. No, but after you use the bathroom, you touch your behind, girl.
And I thought that was real disgusting.
That's some nut ass shit, I would say.
Look at your funky black ass.
I don't care where you are. If you're touching your booty, you need to be washing it.
And she said she don't care. She not washing her hands.
Like my girlfriend is a germaphobe at home. Like she don't even like the bathroom floor.
Let me tell you, I wash my hands before I use the bathroom.
We back.
Seriously, people, it's a serious situation to be going through this COVID-19 thing. That's why you should definitely practice social distancing. Trump, everybody has been talking about it on the news. A lot of people have been talking about it. Did you see that video with Trump?
Yeah, you talking about when he told them people that they should get out? Like,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Immediately.
You should leave immediately is what he told them people. That was pretty funny. Run the clip.
We should probably get rid of about another 75, 80% of you. I'll have just 2 or 3 that I like in this room. I think that's a great way of doing it. We just figured a new way of doing it, but you're actually much too close. You know, you should leave immediately.
Well, social distancing is why I sat all the way over here.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. I ain't got the Ronies. They ain't got me.
Yeah, because I got allergies and I just be coughing. People looking at me like, I'm like, how you mad because I got allergies? Like, I'm sorry. I don't have the coronavirus. Like, pollen is still strong.
You suspect right now, fam.
I take my medicine and that's all I can do. I can't help it that Georgia has like 10 foot of pollen. Like, what the hell? So the crazy thing to me about us being on lockdown is I just have a feeling that while we're all in the house, they're going to be like aliens or some shit, or like zombies, or
like, you mean like a zombie apocalypse?
Yeah,
like
why are they telling us to stay in the house? Like,
yeah, maybe it is something going on outside.
We gonna come outside. We gonna have to be strapped.
Well, you got to be strapped on the inside apparently soon. But the lockdown is cool with me. The only thing I'm just be straight up with you. The only thing I'm really worried about is like having enough weed. Enough food for the kids. And making sure I stay on like the positive side of my girlfriend's attitude, and I'm good. Like, everything else is all good. But what I will tell you is, if it is gonna be like a zombie apocalypse or something going on, all of those doomsday preppers, you guys were geniuses. I've been watching you guys on Discovery Channel. You guys are geniuses. So yeah. Man. But yeah. Also, speaking of Trump, earlier you mentioned him. He's giving out those stimulus checks. Did you?
I signed up.
Yeah, I'm not going to be getting one. Yeah, I'm not going to get one. Matter of fact, they say if you have another adult in the house, you can like put them on there and be counted. Would you claim me on your...
I don't think it works like that. I think it's like based off of your taxes. Whoever was on your tax return is who is eligible for that check. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be getting that, and that will just give us some type of leverage with what's going on.
I'm going to need you to claim me so I can get... I think it's $500 for a person.
Like that.
You can count me as a child. I'll take the 500. So yeah, that's cool.
I got you. I'll see what I can do. That's all I can do.
We back.
Since we have a new season, a new host joining me, and some of y'all still don't know who I am, so we're gonna just play a quick game of 21 questions, so y'all can get to know me and I can get to know this fool right here too.
All right, cool. You know what? Ladies first, and so yeah, just go ahead and.
All right. Okay, so if you had a time machine, would you go back in time or visit the future?
That's a great question. I would possibly go back in time and try to rewrite a few steps with the knowledge. Oh,
for
I
your
have to
life?
say where?
For your life? Like,
yeah, of
go
course.
back in time for your life?
Who else life would
I mean,
go
like,
back
you know
in?
how some people want to go back in time to like the 1800s or something?
Nah, fuck that. I want to go back and not fuck up my credit or my background check. That's what I would like to do.
Facts.
Right. Next question, please.
So, yeah, if I had a chance, I would probably go to the past, too, because there's some things that just being older, you get to learn.
Right.
So,
Right.
All right. So, have you ever dined and dashed?
You mean like eat the food at the restaurant and not pay?
Dine and dash.
Yeah, you know what? When I first moved to here in Georgia, we were going to college, and I was with a group of friends, and we were at the Spaghetti Warehouse that used to be on Duck Road, and I thought I was being cool. We had all sat down and ate our food, and I thought I was being funny and cool by not, going out and thought somebody was going to follow with me and not do it, and I ended up being embarrassed. Like, you're a bum. Like, what are you doing? And I was like, you know what? All right, cool. And that was my only dine and dash attempt.
Situation.
And I've never done it before.
So I have dined and dashed, and it's because, I was at Red Lobster, I believe, and the lady.
Hold on, you was one of them snooty ass customers that just was not pleased?
No, she was taking, like, we waited for our check. She never came back. It was like 10 minutes. Like, we literally, looked at the time. 10 minutes had went by. No, I didn't see any servers. 10 more minutes passed by. After 5, we like, girl,
we out.
And that's what happened. It wasn't really on no, I kind of feel bad, but yeah, like you was taking too long, sis.
Okay, cool.
What's something about you that you think would surprise people if they found out?
I know how to sing sometimes, y'all. I can carry a tune.
In the shower.
No, not in the shower, but like for real, like my girlfriend, fiance, Tip, I love you, baby. Hey, baby. She really thinks I can sing, and she wants me to sing at our wedding. I haven't committed to that yet, but yeah, y'all wouldn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I can sing a little bit.
Okay.
What about you?
Okay, so something that would surprise people. Let me think. Is I'm nice. People, like, so many times I've heard, like, oh, when I met you, I thought you was a bitch. I thought you was a bitch. I'm like,
you got
why?
the resting bitch face?
Maybe I do.
Okay.
Because even I've noticed, like, even in my pictures, a lot of times I'll be like, girl, like, you could have, like, did a little grin or something. But, I mean, it's not like that. I love people. I really do. So, I think that's something.
I don't really fuck with a lot of folks like that.
I love people. I'm a Virgo, so I attract people.
All right.
If you could have been in a movie, what would the movie be?
Like a real, like a movie that's already out,
yeah.
a famous movie. I would have to say off the top of the dome, I would love to have been in the Friday After Next, or is it next Friday? Next Friday is the one where they were Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to have been in that one.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was a good one to be in. With Money Mike and all that. Yeah, I would love to have been in that. I wouldn't want to have been the first Friday because I don't want to get shot at. And,
beat up.
But, yeah.
You got knocked up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I think Baps.
Oh, you ratchet. you ratchet as shit.
Baps.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know one line.
I think her name was Niecy.
I don't know one line from that movie. I've never watched it in full. I think it was like two chicks that was trying to go to a hair show or something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah,
It's a throwback. Just because that probably would be the only time I get to do that as an adult. Like, because I have to present myself in such a professional way. Like, Baps would have been my release. Like,
Speaking of professional, y'all, look what she brought us in here to drink out of. We have yak in the wine glass because she's professional. She's elegant. It's ridiculous. All right, what's the next question?
What is your ideal vacation?
An ideal vacation for me right now, I gotta say, and hopefully it doesn't sound selfish, one without my children. Because every vacation we went on for the past 3 vacations have been family. And I really feel like me and my girl need to get back to some like alone time.
Yeah.
Like early in the relationship, we did a lot of tripping dolo, like just me and her. And then we started incorporating the kids. It's, the kids meet each other. And we're a blended family, by the way. So we started incorporating the whole family, and we just started bringing everybody together just to get everybody kind of close. So I would say right now, anywhere with my girlfriend by ourselves.
He said anywhere.
Anywhere. We actually one time
go to Mississippi.
No, literally we went one time. We went to what is this, Alpharetta? We went to Alpharetta for a staycation just to get away. So anywhere we can go. Walmart, Stonecrest Mall, anywhere without the children will be an ideal vacation for me. What about you?
Man, let me get part of that because I agree, especially with the kids being home. Like, for the past 2 weeks, I would like to get somewhere without them. I love my kids, but you just can't be the same person. One of the craziest phrases I always hear is do as I say, not as I do. But that is exactly the opposite of what your kids do. So when you go out with your kids, you got to be like, present yourself in a way that, you know what I'm saying? So you can't really be fun or enjoy it.
Sounds like you're trying to get ratchet.
Hell, all the time. It's all the time.
Sounds like you're trying to do bald-headed hoe things with your friends and
chicken head.
So that's the ideal vacation for both of us without the kids.
Yeah.
We love y'all, but sometimes y'all got to get the hell out of here. Sometimes we love y'all though.
All right, if you could get rid of one fast food restaurant, which one would it be?
Well, if I was woke, I would say all of them, but I don't really give a shit about that. Everything in moderation is okay with me. But realistically, I would get rid of Church's chicken because I've never eaten a piece of that, and I just don't understand how you can sell me 5 pieces of chicken for $2. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So,
this is facts.
What about you?
You dumb. I think I'm like right in between Martin's and Taco Bell. So like Taco Bell, I grew up on Taco Bell, so it's kind of hard to say like, you know, but I know it's bad food. But Martin has like this smell. Why do they
Their
stuff,
lemonade
why do
is good.
They like, even if you get anything from there, it smells like
I guess,
old people.
I guess
Like
because old people work in there.
it just stinks, and it's every Martin's I've ever been to, and I don't like when my food stink. That's why I don't eat chitlins.
I don't like when my food stink.
That's why I don't eat chitlins.
Okay, all right.
Can you remember the last time you cried, and what was the reason?
All right. Yes, I do remember the last time I cried, and it was like 2 days ago. It's crazy. I was listening to Nicki Minaj, "Moment for Life," and that hook is so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
At that moment, she was like going through the roof with her career, so I could understand where she was coming from. But in the moment that I'm in right now and all the things that I'm doing, I felt like it's my moment, and I was like goosebumps and all that. That was the last time I cried. So yeah, when was the last time you cried? Like about people not washing their hands?
Let's see. I did drop a few tears for people not washing their hands. So the last time I cried was actually about 2 days ago too. It's weird. But I think I was crying because I was more like just really stressed out because the coronavirus shit is really putting a strain on my business. It's really putting a strain on a lot of things that I had going on. And it was like, that's crazy you said that. Like the moment for life situation, that's literally how I felt like my life was going up, up, up. Like I had all this good shit happening. And then coronavirus came and it's like, like if y'all seen the meme.
Give me something, oh. Baby, come give me something, oh.
Literally, that's my life right now.
The good
so
thing
I
about
cried.
that is it's
the
like
beginning of the
so,
of
yeah.
the 2020, so we still have a chance to.
It's just the first quarter. A lot of teams that are down in the first quarter win
That's
championships.
True. We've
so
heard that before.
just the first quarter.
Just not the Falcons though.
Nah. Go Eagles. Super Bowl champs, baby. You know what I'm saying? 2018. That's how we do it. Anyway,
I don't have a team. I just don't like the Falcons. When was the first time you got drunk?
First time I got drunk. I don't remember how old I was, so don't hold me to that. I definitely was not 21 at the time. But I do remember the very first time, and we were drinking Mad Dog 2020. That's MD 2020. I was with my older brother's friend, and we were going to the movies, and I remember he had a blue Cavalier. We were definitely drinking and driving. Do not drink and drive. But we definitely were, and I'm just
definitely were.
I'm just being honest. This was my first time having an experience with alcohol, and I thought I was being cool, and I literally was fucking afraid as hell because he was driving on the back roads, fucking crazy as hell, and but it was cool.
Out of it.
I don't remember being actually drunk, but the first time I remember being intoxicated, I was going to an alternative school, and we all decided to bring our own drink to the school bus, and we all drank on the school bus, and we got to school and we were lit, and some guys got caught, some guys got found out, you know, they sent us home for the rest of the day, but it was nothing. But yeah, so first time experiencing it, I was with my older brother trying to be cool. Second time was just I guess trying to be cool again. What about you?
Okay, y'all. So as I said, Jamerican, your favorite Jamerican. So both of my parents are Jamaican, like born and raised, and I actually had some time to live out there. So I don't know like really what the rules of Jamaica are, but I drank like the first time with my parents, like at a party.
That's gangster. One time for all the gangster ass parents that, you know, let you drink alcohol with them.
We had wine coolers, even though it was wine coolers. She was like, you know, and you know, now being grown and having kids, that's why she gave me that damn wine cooler, because she wanted me to sit the fuck down.
Matter of fact, speaking of that, you need a refill, looks like.
And yeah, I remember being drunk as far as I felt some type of way, but I didn't know what I was feeling. But anyways, what makes you get up in the morning out of the bed?
He goddamn bills. But nah, though. What gets me up in the morning is the fact that I was awakened. Yo, a lot of folks wake up dead, yo. A lot of cats where I'm from are either behind the wall or underground, or a lot of cats that I know are in far worse situations than I am. So just being able to open my eyes and take a breath gets me up in the morning to go do what I got to do. And then I do have children that depend upon me. So I definitely got to get out there for them and get this bread because the shorty can't eat no books. Straight up.
Telling you.
What about you? What gets you going? Coffee?
Yeah, the other kind.
I just want you to know that she's drank like 50 cups of coffee.
That's a lie. But for me, I would say definitely my kids. But just the simple fact that I know that I'm not done yet. Like what I want to do and what I want to become, I'm not there yet. So I'm just still working towards that. And then, once I get there, maybe hopefully that'll slack off. But maybe I'll feel more relaxed or to chill more or whatever. But right now I'm on grind mode, and it definitely makes me get up and grind.
All gas, no brakes.
Period.
No poo.
Period poo. Period no poo.
My kids love saying that shit.
Period poo. Do you think that there are some things you regret doing or not doing?
Yeah, now knowing things that I should have known probably in school, like maybe how to keep my credit straight and just how important it is to have a clean name and a clean record. Yeah, I regret being young and dumb and doing stupid stuff to get put out of school and, just trouble that I was in as a kid. Yeah, I regret a lot of immature things that I did. But shout out to my moms. Hey, mama. She kept it really real with me, and she never kept me out of school for too long, and I graduated just a year late, but I graduated. And so one thing I regret is being a bonehead. But we grown now. We in a bit.
Right.
What about you?
Yeah, like I would say that just the saying being young and dumb to me doesn't even really exist, because when you're young, it's just that you don't know. It's not necessarily that you're dumb.
Hold on. Let me stop you right there.
What?
You know when you're doing some dumbass shit.
No, when you're young, you don't know how serious it is because you're young.
Right. You
So
may not know
say-
the severity. However,
Right.
you know it's some nut ass shit though.
Not necessarily. Like I could even account for, because I was pregnant by the time I was 18. So, and that's young. You know what I'm saying?
Did you not know that was wrong to be pregnant though?
No, that's not the thing. It was more so I didn't know that the actual responsibilities of being a parent.
But you
And
knew
a
that
lot
you
of
wasn't supposed to
people-
be pregnant though, yeah?
I do understand that part, but when you think about it, because everybody, especially the black communities, I love y'all, especially the black community, makes it seem like,
Here she go.
you could do it yourself. You shut up. You could do it yourself, whatever, strong black woman, da-da-da. It makes it seem easy, whereas it's like when you actually a single parent and you actually have to do it, it's not the same. So being young was not necessarily being dumb, because it was like you didn't know.
Okay,
to
so
me.
we'll change the word from dumb to ignorant, because ignorant is knowing better
Knowing
and
better
still
and still-
choosing. All right, so we'll say young and ignorant.
Yeah.
That's why they should have never sold baby dolls in the store. So yeah, we'll change the words from young and dumb to young and ignorant
So yeah, I just
to
say
appease
that I
Denise
wouldn't-
here. She don't want to call
No,
herself.
I just
She don't want to call
say
herself dumb.
I don't regret anything I've done in that young and dumb era, because I just didn't know better. Like, I don't consider myself to be, I don't consider anybody that was young that did silly things to be dumb. You know what I'm saying? Because dumb is like your state of mind. Like, you're not dumb. You just don't know what's gonna happen.
Right, okay.
You
I
just
can-
don't
I
know
can
better.
agree. That's
Now
why
when
we
you're
switching into
older-
ignorance.
All right, now that you're older, I'm just saying, like, if you know better, you do better. I've been said that.
Shout out to Maya Angelou. That was her quote. You know better. You do better.
All right, so next question. How did you meet your girl and where?
All right, yeah, it went down in the DM. Nah, literally. I was doing stuff that I wasn't supposed to be doing, and she was just a chick. I was just feeling her vibe, feeling her swag on the gram, and I just would leave like little comments, and I would like erase them, or I would just flirt, and then she would throw me off, whatever, and play me smooth, whatever. But eventually we got talking, and literally we became like best friends, like plutonic friends, like no bullshit. People be saying they friends, they really be fucking.
I've
But
heard that
we
before.
wasn't. We were literally friends, and it just became a thing where kind of we had a lot of things in common. A lot of things in our relationship was going on, and it was kind of the same. And then it kind of happened.
Popped off.
I got dumped, and she was sick of her old guy
Side note,
shit.
it don't go down in the DMs. Do not get in my DMs and think that
It may not go down in her DM,
it
but
don't go down.
it may not go down her DMs, but it went down in my DMs, and that's my baby.
If you have a good personality and you can talk your way into getting there, because it takes a lot for you to actually.
That's what I'm saying. We were very,
Right.
very, very cool friends, whereas though it was almost like it was weird if anything weird were to happen. So,
I get
but
exactly what you're saying.
it kind of fell into place, and everything happened the way it
get it.
did, and so now that's my baby, and I'm planning to
Black
marry her.
love.
Black love all day, baby. All right. What about you? Okay, next question. Next question.
Single again. What Mama D say? Back on the prowl.
Back on the prowl.
Stop messing with Mama D.
Mama D says she deserves to be loved.
But,
Nah, but that's real. Everybody do.
I've been single for 2.5, going on 3 years.
So what's the next question?
Why did you find
tipsy by now.
interest in being a part of Chit Chat podcast?
That's a great question, Denise. Because you've shown interest in me, and anybody that sees what I'm doing as valuable or I'd say good or positive, I appreciate that. And anywhere I can help someone do something in a positive way, I'm always with it. So when you said, "Hey, can you be on my podcast? I would like you to co-host," I was like, I didn't even think about it. I was like, hell yeah, like straight up, like I'll be on that, John. Like, so it wasn't about that I had to find interest. It was the fact that you were interested in me, which made me like go full speed with this shit. So that's why I've been on your line 100 million times, and we've been trying to put this together for a while. As a matter of fact, speaking of for a while, the coronavirus has stopped us for a while. We are finally in the studio recording our first episode, so we actually glasses up for that. We'll edit some sounds in. That was Lysol because we're not playing with this virus. But this is our first episode. We're happy about this. So we're here. We're doing it. It's a real thing now. So just because you fuck with me, I fuck with you. That's why.
And he been said that, so that's why I was like, I'ma fuck with him.
We back.
What would make you not come out the house? The coronavirus.
I think she knows who she is. Tiffany Wise. You'll make me stay in the house all day and play. But if I can make money in my sleep, that's the real tooth fairy. So definitely, if I could make money from home, will definitely keep me in the house more.
Facts, big facts.
And then also my girl, because
So, which animal would you be if you had to choose an animal? If like they was like, hey Justin, you could live if we transfer your soul into an animal. So, which animal would you choose?
no question, I would be an eagle or a falcon. The majesticness or the power is just they're grand animals, and then the fact that they can fly.
All right, y'all.
What about
so
you? What
this
would you
answer is about to be real crazy. If I could be any animal, I think I would be a cockroach.
The fuck?
Because let me tell you, like, cockroaches live through. You could blow this bitch up, and guess who's still gonna be here? The cockroaches. They be walking around with
drunk,
one arm. They be
she's drunk. Nah, real shit. I've smashed a fucking cockroach.
And they still alive.
I've come back to clean his ass up, like go get some tissue to pick him up, and it'd be gone. I've done it. So, all right, okay, you a strong ass. You strong.
I'm trying to be with the winning team. That's
okay,
it.
I feel you. Because after everything is said and done, the cockroach is going to come out.
They going to be here. Because them bitches don't sleep. Let me tell you, I've had an apartment with roaches.
I've never had an apartment where though when you turn the lights on, roaches come out.
Disgusting. Like, I threatened a man to not pay my rent. He didn't even care.
Damn.
He just was like, oh, okay. Because at this point, like, it just, if roaches get bad, they get bad. Like, I never seen something have babies so much. Like, them mugs they're going to live through everything. When we're all gone, roaches will be here. Just so you know.
We back.
Tell me one thing that you miss.
One thing that I miss, I guess I would say, because, you know, like when my kids were smaller, they wanted to cuddle more and wanted to be around me more. They don't anymore.
So you miss that?
In a way, because it's like, it's just, it changed from them wanting to be around you to spend time to now them wanting to be around you so they can use your phone.
Jordan
and
comes
be
in
like,
the room
"Can I
and
use your
gets tip
phone?" They're like,
all the
"Oh,
time.
okay," and that's it. Like, it just fuck you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also good because our children are getting older, and you don't have to like watch every step.
Every
they
step.
Take, so
You're right.
That's
To a
good
certain
thing.
extent.
We have time to have a little break here and there. One thing that I miss, I would say, is where I'm from, which is Delaware. I'm from Delaware, which is the first state of the United States of America. And if you don't know that, I feel sorry for you because that's very ignorant of you. But a lot of people don't know where Delaware is, but I'm from there, and I miss being there sometimes because it's just a beautiful place. Like, you could be in the hood, and then in 45 minutes, you could be at a beautiful beach. Like, it's awesome. And then there's no taxes when you shop. And my mama's there. My mama and my grandma's there. So that was one place that I missed, and I don't get there frequently, and I don't call my mom enough. So that's one thing that I miss. Next question would be, if there was one place you and everyone you love and need could move to, where would it be? And this is forever. Like, you're going there.
Okay, so for me, I would say probably Jamaica because we already have. So I'm a first generation Jamaican. So all of my family before me and even after me was born in Jamaica. Like, literally none of my cousins had babies.
Wow.
Literally, I'm the only one with babies. And so all of our actual blood family is in Jamaica. And, well, we got a couple in New York and Florida. Well, mostly Jamaica. So I would say that if we could just move all of us to Jamaica, you know, my mom is buried there. It would just be cool. I would be cool with that. Like, I'll be good.
R.I.P. to mom. I didn't know your mom had passed.
Yes, she did.
Okay.
Yes, R.I.P. to mom.
R.I.P. moms. Me personally, if I hadn't moved somewhere where everybody I love and need could be, I would say somewhere like Colorado or Vegas or California where weed is legal, where I don't have to worry about.
That's a good idea.
I just want to live comfortable, man. I'm very, very white collar with this shit. Like, I buy my weed and I go home. I don't want to be in the trap. I don't want to be in the streets.
Doing extra shit.
I just want to buy my weed and I want to go home. So I would say somewhere where I won't have to worry about those laws and the police because they be tripping.
The issues, yeah.
So yeah. Next question for you would be, what is a bad habit that you believe you have?
I guess for me, bad habit would be, I don't know, I have a whole bunch of them, honestly. So I guess that's why it's so hard for me to choose.
Okay. What is your biggest bad habit?
My biggest bad habit is my car, because my car could be so much cleaner, but I have like a habit when I get in my car, like if I drink a bottle of water, I drink it and I throw it on the floor.
What?
Yes, I do.
That's
and I get that from my dad.
That's trifling.
So I want to say that it's just years of me seeing my dad do that. Like,
don't blame this. Look,
throw
here
his
we go with the generational curse.
But listen though. So instead of throwing it on the floor, guess what? I mean, on the ground outside, I'm throwing it on my car floor. So when I get a chance, I can throw all of this away.
I'm glad I didn't get that on Instagram
throwing
right
it outside and littering and polluting the community.
She'll pollute her own community.
But that's still bad. Like, I wish I could just
throw it in the trash.
Hello.
Straight up. You talking about
what,
you got upset about people washing their hands and you just can't throw shit in the trash?
But I be driving most of the time. Trash don't be like right here. I gotta go find trash.
Bad habit I have is I'm impatient and I am not as considerate at all times.
And that's understandable. I think men are more ready to go. So I think that has something to do with it. But also, like, shit, parents, like, parenting is a lot. So having that patience to be a parent, boy, you had to be anointed by Christ.
So where are you from?
That's really tricky. So
No, where did you come out of your mom's vagina?
my mom had me actually in Cobb County. So I was born, my mom and my dad moved here from Texas. Like I said, they're immigrants. So they moved here from Texas. That's when she got pregnant with me. They bought a house. They stayed here for maybe 2 years. I think then we moved to Florida. I was raised in Florida and Jamaica and Atlanta. I'm a mutt. I'm sorry.
Woof, woof. I am, as I just gave away earlier, from Delaware. Not too big of a state, but, you know, there's a lot of talent there. Shout out to all my talented folks in Delaware. Cheers to you. But yeah, I'm from Delaware. I was born and raised there. I didn't move to Georgia until 2005, and I've been here ever since. I love it in the South because you guys are easygoing, and I don't have to worry about always losing my life when I go out somewhere in Georgia. So, yeah. All right. Anyway, all right. So next question. What is your gift and a curse? What is your double-edged sword? Was that strong? That yak, go to your
I think
back.
it went down the wrong pipe.
There's only one pipe. You've studied anatomy. There's only one pipe.
For some reason, it must have went through my eye then.
We back.
So, wait, what was the question?
The question was, what is your gift and cursed?
Oh, yeah. So my gift and curse is that I'm kind of like a perfectionist. So, you know, like I overthink a lot of stuff that don't need to be overthought. And I always try to get it perfect, but honestly, in real mind, there's no perfect. So
I agree. I'm the same way, yo. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Moving on. Do you have any vices? Is there anything you consider a vice?
So I guess that means like my weakness. So
No, something that you do that may not be good for you. Maybe other people may not consider as good.
Okay, so I think that I cut people off way too easy. I'm not gonna lie. I have no attachment to people. Like, if you talking to me today, we cool. Like, tomorrow, do I expect to talk? I don't give a fuck.
Damn.
But I would say that there's some good people that I might have been like, fuck you, or I don't care. And y'all was probably some good people, you know, but I just don't care. I'm sorry. I just have to move on because I'm moving. So, yeah.
Okay. As far as a vice, I'm gonna say a vice of mine that is not good, not healthy for me is that I'm selfish. I'm selfish with my time, and sometimes I can be selfish with my money. So I think that's a vice of mine. I'm selfish sometimes. All right, so we're gonna cut the question short here, and I want to ask you one last question. Would you ever marry a white man?
So I do have experience with dating or, you know, hanging out with white men. And I will say this, I just have this big fear, and it's happened to me before. And it wasn't something that I paid attention to until it happened. But, you know, like when I was dating someone and they kind of got upset and they ended up calling me a nigger.
What?
A nigger.
With the hard ER?
With the
Oh.
You a nigger.
Shit.
And so I think that kind of deterred me from talking to white men because I just always feared like it would get to that situation. Either you, your mom, your auntie, somebody gonna end up calling me a nigger. and I'm gonna have to beat y'all ass, and it's not gonna last anyway. So, boom. Sorry. I think that a lot of black men, not black men, I'm sorry. I think that a lot of white men have a hard time approaching black women because they don't know, for one.
I know some white guys that love black women too.
I'm saying they love us, but they don't approach us because, one, they don't know if we're going to be receptive of that, or, they don't know whether or not we're that girl that everybody has on TV and shit being ratchet. So it's
it's the stereotype. It's the stigma.
It is. It's a very big stereotype. So yes, like I will say that I will date white men because, for one, some of them are attractive, and they honestly, like, that was the best I've ever been treated in a relationship until it got to that point where you called me a nigger. I've never in my life been called that.
That had been drastic. All right, so yeah. For recording purposes, we're going to cut the 21 questions short, and we're just going to get ready and get up out of here soon. But I just wanted to know, what are you going to do once we're allowed back out of the house, like, officially?
When I'm going to be allowed out of the house, first of all, I'm not going to have on pretty much any clothes.
You're going to catch corona immediately. You're going to be the first one.
I'm probably going to have on a tank top and booty shorts, but because it's getting hot, and I can't wait. So, first of all, spring and summer is my favorite time of the year because it's hot, and I'm a Florida/Jamaican girl. I don't claim Atlanta like that. I've been here, but I don't claim Atlanta. This is just where I live.
Stop it.
Hey,
I love Atlanta. I love y'all down here.
So
I really
would say
do.
that I like it. I like being here, but I will say that I love being everywhere else. I love being everywhere else. So it's just, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just want to be naked and have fun.
All right. The best part about it really is I know some homeboys that really are getting to know their spouses a whole lot better.
Oh, yeah.
That since they're in the house right now. If anything, it's really bringing families together. This coronavirus thing is. On a serious note, what do you think?
Definitely take heed to the news. Make sure you're keeping up with what's going on because I've heard even where people went to the park and was trying to walk through the park and got a ticket. You know what I'm saying? So just pay attention to what's going on in your environment and your area to stay updated and wash your fucking hands.
I was out and I seen the police, so I acted like I was going to the Hardee's drive-thru. Just so the police wouldn't fuck with me pulling out of the lot.
Like,
and
leave me alone.
The lady asked me what I wanted to order, and I was like, I'm going to just be real with you. Police is out here, and I just wanted to act like I was ordering something. She was like, come to the window. And I was like, okay, hey. And she gave me a paper that said I'm able to be out in the streets. Because
for work?
Because I work for Arby's. Or no, it was Hardee's. I work for
Hardee's.
Hardee's.
Oh, shit.
So, 12, if you see me out in these streets.
He don't even know where he worked for.
I work for Hardee's. That's why.
They're like, sir, where are you coming from? Arby's. Bitch, just say Hardee's. What the fuck?
Oh, man, that's nuts.
That's nuts.
All right, so that wraps up this episode, or, whatever we're going to do for this part, because we really ain't supposed to be out here like that. I'm Justo. That's my girl, Queen. Tap into episode 2 where we talk about entrepreneurship and why it's not for the weak.
All right, y'all. We'll chit chat with you later.